across live there, talk to our senior reporter, James André, who joins us. James, just bring us up to date then. What's the latest from where you are there, and what's the situation with what we may or may not hear from Jordan Bardella?
Well, what we're expecting here is for Jordan Bardella to outline what his program would actually, what the National Rally's program will actually be if they win this election, to try and wow voters, of course. And of course, as you have been saying, there have been some changes. But what we're expecting here is for him to talk about immigration, about purchasing power for the French people. We're probably going to hear him talk about the price of energy. Indeed, it is expected, and this is one of the key propositions of the National Rally, which is to reduce VAT on energy from 20% to 5.5%. We're also expecting some word about VAT on other potential products, but it's true that we have heard Jordan Bardella change his position on some issues, such as, for example, retirement age, or for example, other contentious issues, which basically the head of the National Rally is saying that France could probably not afford right now. Now, the big question also is that over the weekend he has announced that he would not take the position of Prime Minister if the National Rally did not have an outright majority in the French Parliament, and that, of course, is something that will probably be addressed here, because that is a big question mark for a lot of voters, especially for National Rally voters who indeed would be very surprised if their champion were to step out at the last minute, saying that he doesn't have enough seats in Parliament. Now, some observers are saying this is probably a tactic to mobilize everyone and to get a massive vote in favor of his party in this election. But others are saying that, of course, he does not want to burn his political wings before the 2027 presidential election.
James, thanks very much. We'll be back with James, of course, as soon as we hear exactly what Jordan Bardella has or hasn't announced once that speech gets underway there in the centre of Paris.